The term loving oneself is something we are all very familiar with, but what exactly is loving oneself? I think many people would say, strive hard to achieve career success and then live a wealthy life that others envy. That is loving oneself. However, in real life, many people seem glamorous and enviable on the surface, yet they are actually suffering internally. Why is that? It's because we have only tried our best to live up to what others like and expect, while ignoring our own most genuine inner feelings and going against our own hearts. So, truly loving oneself first requires being one's most authentic self. On the premise of being reasonable, lawful and ethical, one should follow their own will and preferences, and not go against their own heart. Don't be restricted by those ingrained thoughts and concepts, and always put your own inner feelings first. The heart here refers to one's most genuine and pure feelings, rather than those based on fame and fortune. That is to say, it refers to one's conscience and sense of right and wrong. It also refers to one's higher self. We are the masters of our own lives. Each of our lives is unique, and it was all preset by ourselves before we came into this world. It is something that requires us to learn, experience, and grow during this life journey. Therefore, we should follow the guidance of our own hearts, do the things we like and are passionate about, and live the way we want to, instead of doing things that go against our own hearts just to please others or gain their approval. If we go against our own hearts, there will definitely be obstacles in the future, and some unpleasant things will occur. This is because the guidance from our hearts is the guidance of our higher self, and it is also the guidance from the universe and heaven, which conforms to the Tao. Those who comply with the will of heaven will thrive, while those who go against it will perish. Only by conforming to the will of heaven and acting in accordance with the Tao can our lives be smooth sailing. The second aspect of loving oneself is to fully accept oneself. Love means acceptance and tolerance. We should not only accept and appreciate our good aspects, but also accept and tolerate our imperfect sides. Just like the universe and the world, it accepts and tolerates everything, whether it is good or bad. No God is entirely pure and no one is perfect. There is no such thing as absolute perfection in this world. Yin and yang exist simultaneously. Only when the good and the bad are combined to achieve a balance can it be the most perfect state. Only when we can accept ourselves and feel content in the present moment, there will be no sense of deficiency in our hearts, and our hearts will be abundant. Only when our hearts can maintain a state of abundance and richness can we attract abundance and richness in the external world. Only when we can accept and love ourselves will we know how to accept and love others, and only then will we receive the acceptance and love from others. We also need to enhance our sense of deserving. We should neither overvalue others and ourselves nor undervalue others and ourselves. No matter what our current conditions are, we are worthy of all the beauty. As long as something is not obtained by force, we are worthy of having it. Don't have a sense of unworthiness. Just follow your own heart and be yourself. The third aspect of loving oneself is not to forcibly suppress one's emotions, but to let them flow naturally. When you have emotions, you can either change your mindset to naturally calm yourself down, or release those emotions. Don't endure or suppress your emotions, as it will be harmful to yourself. The fourth aspect of loving oneself is to reasonably grasp the appropriate degree in both one's conduct and actions, based on the concept of the middle way. Both going to extremes and falling short are not advisable. Don't overgive and don't overdemand either. Set your own bottom line, which no one is allowed to touch. Abandon the complex of always wanting to help others, and fully respect others' faiths and choices. If we blindly interfere in other people's affairs, more often than not, our good intentions end up causing bad outcomes. There are basically two reasons why someone is made to suffer hardships by fate. Firstly, everyone has their own karma to deal with. Secondly, through hardships, they can reflect on themselves, get to know themselves, and thus achieve improvement and growth. If we blindly interfere in others' affairs and make them miss the opportunity and process of self-growth, is this really helping others? Therefore, we should learn to help others with wisdom, neither being coldly indifferent and standing by nor intervening blindly. By being true to ourselves, we are making a contribution to the orderly development of society. In this life, not only are work and career important, but life and health are also crucial. We need to strike a balance between work and life. We should work hard, but also learn to enjoy life. Don't push yourself too hard. Work and live with ease. Do well the things that can and should be done at present, and don't create unnecessary troubles. When we have balanced all aspects of our lives, we will find that both our career and life will go much more smoothly. When we do things, it's not that as long as we put in effort, we will definitely succeed. We should act in accordance with the trend and let nature take its course, without forcing things. When there are many obstacles before we start doing something, it's the universe's way of reminding us that this thing is not suitable to be done, or that the right time for doing it hasn't come yet. At this time, we should stop and change direction. If we still try our best and force ourselves to do it, there won't be a good outcome. Therefore, we should learn to understand the hints from the universe. Don't develop a deep obsession with a certain result. The universe holds infinite possibilities. When we are fixated on a particular result, we often miss out on other countless possibilities. The best way to live life is to live in the present moment, to experience and feel the present, do a good job in the current work and live a good life in the present. There's no need to think about or plan for tomorrow's matters, because plans can't keep up with changes. Face tomorrow's matters when tomorrow comes. The future is a collection of each present moment. If we can't live well in the present, how can we even talk about the future? Our judgment of people, things, and matters should not be based on superficial knowledge, information, personal opinions, or similar factors, analyzing and evaluating them point by point. Instead, we should let go of the constraints these elements impose on our thinking, empty our minds, and genuinely feel with our hearts only. Then can the conclusions we draw be true and correct? Only by emptying our minds, free from any logical reasoning or judgment, and feeling with our hearts can we truly connect with the information of the universe. Therefore, we should follow our own hearts and not be afraid to step into the unknown. The path pointed out to us by the universe must be in line with the highest interests of our souls. Although it may not seem glamorous for the moment, it is because we still need continuous improvement and growth. When we are complete internally, we will surely be complete externally as well. So, let's follow the guidance of our own hearts, keep pace with the universe, and move towards our own beautiful future that can truly bring us a sense of satisfaction.